So since my hair is actually wet, I'm going to wear this. Even if you change the filter, I'm going to wear this because my hair is actually wet. So this is perfect. Perfecto. Oh my gosh, I'm behind. Normally I'm up many hours before this and I have all the things done. But I do not have any of the things done. Well, most of the things I usually have done, but now I have like hardly anything done. Which is fine. We'll get there. No rush. Happy Tuesday, happy flip day. The reach. Hopefully I'm not lagging. Good morning. Oh, what a terrible morning. Oh, what a terrible day. I have a bunch of things to do. Nothing is going my way. We're going to pick up these quests and then I'm going to switch because there is an update to EHT and I want to make sure that I get it. And I did not yet do that. Although I think all of the, most of, not all, of the problems are handled except for a conflict with Azura, which is a UI program. If you disable Azura, it works. I'm sure that's not the way that Cardi would want it to stay, but it's a workaround for right now. Aside from that, doop, 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 stow, doop, doop. Man, this holiday has just felt like it's going on forever, and that's not a complaint so much as it's just surprising to me. I mean the event in game. 2 more days of it. All right, let's switch. Let's see what happens with EHT. The update this morning said that it was fixing. Oh shit! I'm not gonna reopen that page. I can't remember what it said, but I know it was fixing a bug reporting issue. So that's important. Good morning. Oh, stretch. Stretchy stabby. Potatoes should be open. Go ahead and join. Good morning. Yesterday I started going a little dwarven with my build at night and then decided that's not what I want to do. So I'm going to be undoing parts of it. Hey, this is the building process, right? Not being able to figure out what you want to do. At least it's my building process. I am opening up. Let me tell you about what's going on. I'm going to use my iPad instead of my computer so that I don't get slowdowns. Ongoing contests. What is today? Today is April. April 30th, Aether Realms, restaurants, bars, eateries. You have to be a member. Evil Bob posted Funny Homes contest from ESO Housing Network, which is a Discord that you can join if you're interested in housing. And it's Funny Homes, and it's due April 22nd, 2021. And I think it's cross platform. So if you want to join them, it's cross platform. DDA has a month. This month is Homes of the Gods. And Housing's Finest Builders, April, May. You have to be a member. Contest May 31st ends. Build a library. And then Pampered Pets for J Heart. is due April 29th. If you're interested. If you want more information, if you have other information for me about other contests, I know I was watching Hootums yesterday, which I totally didn't realize was a very popular. She's an amazing builder who I was very familiar with and followed before she ended up changing her name on Twitch, and I didn't realize it was her, but that's eClaveth. So if you used to follow her, you should follow her again. She's back, she's building, and she's holding a contest soon, she said. Soon, TM. And I'll follow that and promote it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Just emotionally, or are you done with just all the shit you need to do? Doop, doop, doop. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I don't know why I have that stuck in my head. Oh, well, yeah, who is, really? I just didn't know what you meant. Anyway, so it's nice to see another housing person. You know, this is something interesting. Yesterday I was looking at one of the popular Stream Team people. And I went to their Discord. And their Discord has an announcement at the front saying, I shouldn't even have to say this, but no at promoting yourself on this Discord. And I just thought, oh, what a shame. You can always promote yourself on my Discord, in my channel, all that kind of stuff. Because my opinion is you're not held back by other people advertising themselves. You're helping other people, and then they help you in turn. It's a good community thing to do. And if you kind of quash that, it's like you have this power. You're an ESO Stream Team member, so you have a lot of reach, and you could be helping a lot of other people, and they could be helping you. But instead, you're cutting it off so that you get all of the attention, and or for whatever reason, maybe you're afraid people are going to abuse it. I've never had anyone abuse it. So my feeling is, if you can help other people and help promote them and help other people build, then their I don't want to say brand, but like whatever it is they're doing, their business, their art, their streaming, whatever. If you can help other people, do it. Don't think about it as if they're taking away from you. They're adding to you. So that's the way that I feel about it. And I think it's really sad when we don't think about it that way. I think it's just a healthier way of living if you are open-minded to helping others in that way. Maybe it's just me. But it also kind of bugged me because of the fact that at first, I was just sad about it. But then it bugged me because it's like, you're a Stream Team member. You could be doing so much with that power. And you're sort of just saving it all for yourself. And that's sad. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking about. It reminds me of that old story of the guy who raised corn. There's a parable, I guess, of an award-winning corn grower farmer, and he gives all of his seeds, or a bunch of his seeds, away to people who live around him in the neighborhood. And somebody asks him, you have an award-winning corn. Why would you give away your seeds so that other people can grow it too? And he's like, the wind pollinates corn. And if in order to be pollinated well, it needs other things, other plants to be pollinated by. Why not have everybody be the best, and then you just keep on making better stuff? You know, you benefit from them having better quality. So it's like if you help each other out, you all benefit. Maybe not as directly as that, but pretty directly. And I forgot to check EHT. Derp! I know I sound preachy. I was talking to my husband at length last night about my failure in the profession of being a lawyer. And he said to me, "You were swimming with the sharks and you're not a shark." And he's right. He's like, "You're too principled. You're too nice." And I'm like, God. Explains a lot, actually, about my career. I always blamed myself as being a failure in a way, even though mentally I don't think that. Mentally, I think a failure is someone who gives up or doesn't try. You can give up consciously, and that's not failing. I think it's not trying that's failing. But instead, I guess, I just wasn't a good fit, is a good way of looking at it. And that's a shame, because you put so much work into being a lawyer. It takes so many years, and so much hard work, and so much to do. I just wasn't cut out for it, and that's all it is. Wish you could find that out earlier. Before you put all those years into it. Anyway, another thing that I have been talking about with my husband about the stream is that I'm not always... Actually, I was talking to Cardi about this. He was saying, you know, he really only watches a couple of streamers at this point because of his limited time. You know him. He's always so busy. But we were talking about how a lot of them are fake in the sense that they don't ever get sad. They don't ever talk about things that are bothering them or whatever. I guess I just put it all out there for you guys because you're my friends. I just sort of say, here you go. I'm down. This is why. I'm pensive. Here's what I'm thinking, you know. And so you get the real me, even though I'm perhaps not always the cheeriest. I'm not going to fake it. So you get reality, even if perhaps reality isn't the best. At least you know that, right? At least you know. Okay, we're gonna go look at a house right now as soon as I turn these in, because I got to see what the change was. I know he made bug reporting simpler by popping up a different kind of Lua error reporter. I forget what the other thing was that he did. No, I'm not hype. Definitely not hype. I don't have the energy for that. Plus, I don't want your money. You know, it's like, if you give it to me, thank you. That's very kind of you. But you don't have to. I want you to just be here because you want to be here, and don't feel like you have to pay. Don't feel like you're expected to do that. Oh, well, you do. My husband's like, you can't give this up because they're your friends. They're your real life friends. And I'm like, yeah, they kind of are, aren't they? And he's like, yes, dummy. I'm like, yeah, they really are. He's like, you look forward to seeing them. I'm like, I do. So there you go. The truth. Good morning, Jemima. Wonderful to see you, honestly, even though I'm a little bit teary-uppy. Yes, that's the way I look at it. You know, Coffee with friends. That's the way to do it. Coffee with friends. Maybe not always in the morning, but you know. Good morning. We fixed Trell's problem for the time being. Possibly also fixed Night Raven's problem for the time being. It seems that the big problem is Azura. Um, it appears that Azura is a UI program that has conflicts with. Well, it's wrong of me to say it's Azura's fault. It's whatever interaction EHT and Azura have with one another that isn't working. So all of that stuff, I mailed all of the errors to Cardi to look at. But for the workaround right now is you either have to have EHT on or Azura on, one or the other. It's your call. Other thing is, I went to town and posted. Oh, I want to. I posted 1,000,000,001 different cobbles. Chrysea's been super busy in real life to the point where it's like taking over her life. She cannot take the time to do the cobble posts, so I did it. Trell has been super excited about this house, and I'm glad to finally be able to visit it. It's 14 effects, 693 out of 700 items. He's been so happy about this house. Yeah. So her real life ate her, and I told her, you know, would you be upset if I was posting them? And she's, no, go ahead, please. So she's such a good friend and such a good person, and I was afraid I was going to step on her toes, and I didn't want to because I have all these pictures just. Orc sofa, sure. I've got a few. In fact, I made one. I made one in one of my houses. We'll go look at it later. Look at this water. I haven't figured out my pathway in this house yet. I haven't figured out what order I want to tour these homes. Like, do I walk out to the beach first? Do I go up to, oh, that's lovely. So I'm putting all that stuff up there, and I started a new section, which is toys and games. And I haven't posted Jemima's stuff yet, but she has a bunch of adorable toys and games. Those are going to go up. A bunch of you are already, I already posted some, but I was editing the pictures a little bit, so. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I stay away from that. Although, it's hard because, like, for example, Hammy doesn't do any pressure, but the reality, like, let me post a shout out for him. Help support the community. But, there. He is a chill streamer. However, he's also doing this for a living, and he's broke all the time because he's doing this for a living, and let me tell you, this does not pay a lot. So I always end up feeling so bad and wanting to give him money because it's just like he's suffering. And so some of these people who are asking for money and putting the pressure up, I get it. You know, they don't have money. They need it. This is their job. You have to market. You have to network. I'm blessed enough to have a different job that I do from home. So we've got that. So I get it, but it just doesn't sit right with me. Oh, you closed it off this way. Okay. That's a clever way to do it. For me to do it. It's fine for others to do it. I mean, like, for example, I think this is J Heart's job, too. So he's got to promote it. You know, if this is your job, this is what you got to do. Look at me, Orgirl. Coding. Why did you... All right, this looks cool, but... Trell, one thing I would do. I would, if I were you, and you can ignore me if you like, I would remove this, just this panel, because you're obstructing this gorgeous view you've created with the blue. You can't really see it. That's the only thing I would change. Good morning, everyone. Don't forget to enter potatoes so I can give you money. Masha, I owe you money. I haven't gone over to EU yet. Yeah, this is lovely. I would just take away that one panel so we could see it a little better. You know? I guess you don't want people going down there. You know what you could do? If you don't want people going down there, but you want to have visuals, I would use the effect that does the, hold on. Yeah, exactly. Or drinking. Drinking away the money I give you isn't going to make me a happy clam. There's also in EHT, there's a force field. Thank you. Words. Force field. A force field you can put up. It would keep people out of it, but at the same time, you could see through it. So I think that might be the direction you want to go with that because it's too pretty to block. Then again, we all have our addictions. Holds up her coffee. So who am I to throw stones? Yeah, that's true. A single bar across. Oh, I'm kidding. When you do that uptime thing, I cut and pasted a code from the internet that actually posts out the variables and tells you how long I've been up. I didn't actually code that. I just cut and pasted. So I'm like, look at my coding. Aren't I an amazing coder? Cutting and pasting? Goofball. That's where I'm going because that's what I am. By the way, my hair is wet in real life. I just took a shower. And that's why I'm wearing the towel one. Because I was like, hey, it looks perfect with my hair being wet. Yeah, I know that, again, Hammy has a whole bunch of little cute games that you can do. Like, ones that you can do with code in Twitch. And I wanted to include them, but I would just have to have him mail me the code exactly because there's no way I could figure out. He's like, yeah, I just modified something I found on the web. I'm like, you knew how to modify it. That's more than me. So I might just steal it from him. So this should be EHT. That looks good. Trell has been so proud of this, this build. And I think I'm probably missing some of it because I don't know my way around this place yet. Did the tree continue through the circle from down below? I don't know. I have to go look but down below. We'll take a look. Almost ran off the side of the cliff. For those of you who have dues to pay, I use a program that that reminds me of when I have to pay my dues. And I have it set to go off on Tuesdays. And I think it's called just Dues Reminder. Dues Paid. It's a worthwhile investment. You pick what day you want it to tell you to pay your dues. It pops up. You pay it. And then you make the notification go away. Oh, that's lovely. Now that I really look at it with the curly cues around the bottom. Because there's an opening in the ceiling that is in that pool there. Maybe this? Maybe this is intended to be it. I don't know that you actually could unless you bought two. Maybe if he bought two, he could make it do that. Otherwise, I think he's stuck. Let us go back and look. Oh, there's an opening. Okay. Let me figure that out then. I am still learning this house. I don't know anything. I don't know anything. Somebody in Lucian is saying, there's a rumor they're going to give us more slots in Blackwood. I'm like, yeah, don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. Where's the tree? It must be down one. How do I get down there? There has to be a way, right? I mean, he must intend for me to get down there. Because it's all decorated. There's rumors and then there's truth. And I don't know. For sure. Anything. Because Cardi has been, especially up to now, completely good about not revealing secrets because he doesn't want to get fired. And I think that's a really good move. I personally love that idea. Don't get fired, thank you. But, you know, if that were to come out, I strongly believe they would be promoting it because they said as much. I can't find my way in. I think we can get in, but otherwise I'm not sure. I don't know how. Because of the fact yes, companions are coming. Maybe they'll give us a slot or two for the companions, but they're not going to go before. They're not going to go. Okay, so no, it does, but there's a gate inside the gate, and I can't get through. So I'm just going to assume he forgot to leave a door open, and we can always come back here some other time. I didn't see an Azabi, so we'll go outside and put stuff in the bank and then switch. But, there's rumors about everything. And I think solving that problem would be something that they would really promote. Oh, it is! Thank you, Shenzi. I appreciate you telling me that. Now I don't feel so stupid. I was like, am I a moron so that I can't figure out how to get down by the tree? Is that me being dumb? Apparently not. Alright, let me switch. God, there's a lot going on in my brain. All right. They posted a thing today about Blackwood that looks like a thinger. Looks like a meta suggestion. Can we get an index to the cobble sticky there now? Oh dear God. J. Hart Ellis's gallery at spicyeconomics.com. I sorted hundreds of those by type. There. Yeah, so someone was asking for an index to the cobbles that I've been posting. I'm like, oh dear God, I already spent hours indexing my stream. It was actually kind of cool because somebody came to me on my YouTube and said, can you tell me when you toured X house and X house, because I don't have, I'm on console and I can't tour them in person, so can I see them? And I was like, oh, sure. And was able to search my little index, and I was so happy that I was able to give them. And it made me so pleased that I have that information for people, especially somebody on console who can't go visit it, you know? Good morning, Nova. Nova, I owe you so much. Thank you for passing along that information. I should have thought to have passed it along myself with the clean install, but I do appreciate it deeply that you did that. Whenever you see information from me, I'm glad you know that you're always welcome to repeat it. Um, Help it get out there. So that's good. Anyway, I haven't heard any more from Cardi, so thus I haven't heard any more from because like he's like he's the one talking to Architectura about. Oh no, it's fine. You're so welcome to do it. I think we've solved the problem. I think it is in Azura a conflict. Um, Cosmetics. I don't have any cosmetics. Let's look at a house and then we'll deal with cosmetics. So Cardi's the one who's trying to talk to Architecture about the list versus tab. So that's gonna have to wait until I hear from him again. So far, no news. Sugar Bowl Sweet, Cranor. Um, I don't want to ask because I don't really have a relationship with them, and I mean, they don't answer my mails. They answer on the forums, but they don't answer my mails. So he's gonna deal with it and get back to me and let me know what's going on. Oh, Cranor, it's empty. What? What? Poor Cranor. They know. Cranor is pretty advanced at this stuff. I'm surprised. Tamriel Craft Fair, Dark Hunter, Strident. Oh crap! You asked about orc couches. Hold on. I have you. I have this. Oh, what a terrible morning. Oh, what a terrible day. My homes. Here we go. Where's my couch? Here it is. That is my couch. It is orc beds. Just it looks comfy, doesn't it? That was my goal, was to get a real comfy look. So if that's what you like, or you could go visit Jemima's. Um, but that was what I was thinking you might mean. I think anything orcish should have, comforts involved. Because otherwise it's stone and wood. Um, we're in Tamriel Craft Fair, which, frankly, I would love to have a real Tamriel Craft Fair where you could walk by and buy things, right? How amazing would that be for real life? Little elf earrings and dwarven tchotchkes. They are. They are a tough old race. We've got... This is where they sell the food and beer. Why do I have my finger up? Here, go away. And we've got furnishings. It'd be like a Ren Fair, but with see, I don't understand. Does Elder Scrolls not have, like BlizzCon has a thing? Why don't they have it for BethesdaCon or ZosCon or something? How many of us, when I used to live in California, I went to all the BlizzCons. And then I moved and divorced and my life changed. But shit, yeah, I would go to a con this for Elder Scrolls. Butterflies, beautiful groupings of flowers. We've got the potions and mystical things and books. Well, who knows where it would be, but usually they're in Maryland, so my guess would be they wouldn't do it in California. Doesn't make sense, whereas Blizzard is in Irvine, near where they go. I don't know that I think they'd probably stick to East Coast. Lots of little magical looking items. All sorts of little cool things. This is a great way of using extra items that you hold on to, is to do a sale, a bazaar. You know, it's like, what do I do with all this stuff? I have like 18 different ones of this one thing. Well, until you need it for something else, have it be paintings or whatever, you know? I was thinking about that. I was going to do an art gallery with all of my extra paintings and stuff. Oh, look at that. That looks good. A forge. Yet another forge handmade with the Dark Elf coals. And this is a handmade oven as well. Kitty, you're gonna get cooked. Get off of there. Goofball? This is a kiln. Now, you can buy these for very cheap in Murkmire, and if you stick a brazier through it, it looks like it's an actually running kiln. It doesn't have to be just a shut-down kiln. We have the jewelry section over here. Yes, is made of warm, must be for sits. But Kitty gonna get cooked. Wood stuff, dye and outfitting. Actually, come to think of it, I am wearing the same outfit I've been wearing for a long time. Let's change the colors. Well, that's kind of neat. I wish they would, but, you know, I wonder what kind of culture they have that holds them back from doing things like that. It's a shame. I'm sure if we're not the first to the thought of it. Maybe they just don't have the money. You know, like Blizzard is enormous. Yeah. No shit. Seriously. No people there. That's a lie. Yeah, there's got to be other people who have wanted it and just didn't get it. Okay, fine. My hair is probably dry enough to be the new thing I got today. Check it out. It's weird because it gives me freckles, but I'm a fairy now. Doesn't it have like odd, like I don't normally have freckles and ears. I like the wings, but the face isn't very nice. It makes me look pale. It's also really slow. Let's go be man again. There, that works. It's cute, but it's laggy. I don't know why they made the fairy freckly. I mean, I guess it's, you know, whatever the person who does it likes. But, you know, I like my bouffant hair here. Hold on a second. Very strange. Ain't nothing wrong with a little drag king every now and then. They could be because it said, what was the name that they had for it? Hold on, it had a name. Now I don't see it. Oh, Garden Fairy. You're probably right. Drama. Drama llama. Trying to diffuse, said Drama Llama. Ding dong. Oh yeah, that's a good saying. Not my llama, not my drama. I need to steal that. My hair is all messy. I need to run a brush through it. It was still drying when I got started. So I just put a fake towel on it and called it a day. Sorry I'm taking my time with this stuff. I was looking at Blizzard's site to see if there were any updates from them. No such luck. Or Not My Monkey, Not My Serve, because that's the one I was trying to think of in response to you, but I did not think of it. What up, dog? Poor dog, the bounty hunter, losing his wife like that. Oh, so sad. Cancer's a bitch, man. Let's see all the things I get. There's some good stuff here. Not much, but some. All right. Why can't I put a box of that stuff in my... I don't understand. Mark as junk. I am not close. Not even close. Hey, Salvis. Not even. I was going to read the cocaine whales story. Maybe I'll read it on stream as lore at some point. What? Why are you... I'm trying to use the thinger. There. So are you guys still doing all of your daily stuff? Or are you off doing real work? Or are you doing other things? We'll look at another house again as soon as I finish here. Man, I look like John Goodman for reals? Fritz of Doom! Alright, we'll look at another and then we'll try to get some cosmetics here. Hubbers. Hubs! Okay, what have we got here? We've got, I can't look at caffeinateds. We looked at a Dark Hunter. Sioma's Sisters of the Sands apartment. Yeah, I do mark ours too. You are allowed to neglect events. Holy shit, I just realized I never got my Greenscape screen that I ordered. I gotta check on that. It does get exhausting. I'm totally exhausted. This is Sioma's Sentinel apartment. Wait, this is 83 out of 100. Sisters of the Sands. Wow. This is neat. Oh, I'm gonna start doing the Hell's Finest Builders ones in a minute. It's a tree house. I had forgotten. This is cool. A reskin with a tree house built into it. It is lovely. Wait, what? What happened? Oh, your guild turns 1 today! Congratulations! That's awesome! I'm sorry, I missed that at first. I just saw Evil's answer and didn't see the initial thing you said. Congo rats! You know, I eventually want to hear... I put a question out there on the server that I helped mod on. I was like, why did you choose to start a guild, and or why do you continue to run one that's been given to you? Because running a guild is like the most ridiculous amount of tons of work there is. I don't know how people manage it. It's a tremendous amount of work, and I give you so much credit. And it's like, I would love to know the reasoning behind it, because I want to know what people's motivations are. It's always interesting to me. Ah. Hold on. Let me just pop this box and then we'll... Yeah, it is. It's insane. It's insane amounts of work. And that's what I was kind of getting at. It's like, why... I guess people don't really know what they're getting into when they first create one. That they don't really realize that it's that much work. And then once they're in it, it's like, well, now I care about it. Do I give up on it? That would be my guess. I don't think people realize just the amount of work, especially if you don't have officers. If you're doing it all yourself, I suppose it would be awful. Yay! Toy? I need cosmetics, not toys. We'll look at another house after this, too. The crows, they are evil mistresses. Or masters. I'm interested to see responses, too. That question today, I thought we had already asked it, but whatever. I didn't do it. A lot of those questions are mine. Not that one. Today's was not mine. Catch you later, Current. I'm sorry it's so boring this morning. I promise they'll get better in time. I'm just chilling with you guys today. Yeah, I was pretty sure it got asked. I think that was just a... Maybe the difference was I put... In my question, I said, what would you like to see in an add-on? So perhaps that was it? I can't recall. But... Because that was my question. What would you like to see in an add-on? Because I was hoping that someone would say, oh, wow, you need that function? I can do that. Right? And then make it. That was what I was hoping would happen. But I don't think we have a lot of modders in yet. I talked to Cardi about it, but, you know, he doesn't even have time to check normal stuff. Mm-hmm. Hell, I'm burning out on a stream, and it's just a stream. By the way, you can steal anything you want here, and no one cares. So you'll note I'm not even crouching when I'm stealing here. It's because I'm very comfortable in this area, because no one will kill you. Or you won't get a bounty for... Now, there are some that will, but the yellow ones around you won't care. See all the yellows? They won't care. But the reds will. So if you see ones over by the track, there's a couple of those who will get mad at you. But here, they don't care. It kind of is, and I give everybody credit for doing it. And that's why I say, why do people choose to run a guild? Like, you'll see a lot of those newbie guilds starting up. Not just fake ones, real guilds. People starting, you know, with lots of planning behind it. Like, we intend to do this, 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 and this. And it's like, okay, get your head in the right place and ask yourself, why are you committing to that much work? But, and that's kind of why I want to know that what influenced people who do know, like Nova knew, to do it, because there's good reasons for it. Personally, if I were to start a guild, it would mainly... See, these guys, you can't steal in front of them. They'll give you a hard time. But the regular yellows don't give a shit. I think my biggest reasoning for why I would start a guild is I want to make sure that things are run the way that I think they should be run. So kind of a control thing, but I have learned that it is better for me in life to learn how to let other people just sit back and let other people have their way sometimes. Because, like, what big deal? What difference does it make, right? It's not my problem. So if other people are running things differently from the way that I would do it, okay. You know, that's something that came with time. When I was younger, I could not have done that. Sorry about the fact that I'm doing all this stuff instead of housing, but, I don't know. Hope you aren't mad. Don't be mad. We'll look at another house as soon as I get up to the top here. There are certain GMs I know who do absolutely, literally nothing. Who just put the officers together, have them do everything, and they don't lift a finger. And it usually ends in resentment. I think, anyway. Alright, next one. Marina. Wait, did we do a Serenity? Or did we do a Strident? We did a Strident. Let's go to the Serenity. Marina's Serenity. I think recognizing what it comes with being a GM and how much work it is, and then making a choice of not doing it is a hard choice, but a good one to make if you are not able to do it. Like with my health, I could not possibly do it. Was a position of leadership within a game. Keeping the guild afloat, yeah. Ah, that was exactly what I was just getting at. This is 607 items out of 700. But right away, I see some really cool stuff. See, that's the thing. It's like some GMs just set it up so that they don't have to do anything, not lift a finger. Mm-hmm. And you're like, at that point, if I'm already doing it, look at this roof over the bridge. That looks lovely. Why not do it for yourself? Yeah. One of the major things that I've learned about running a guild is that the GM generally, look at the little gardening over here. It's a little cutie little gardening. Is generally the one see, that's different. Unfortunately, I have not had that experience with the guilds that I was helping with. I had bad experiences. This is also, they added a lot of like vegetation, and I like that. It should be, but it isn't with a lot of guilds. Look at the way that they did this. So it's obvious that they're unpacking or packing, but look at the way that things fell over. Yeah, because you're basically doing it for someone else, so why not do it for yourself? Exactly. I love this clutter work, Marina. This is stunning. You're really good at this. Right. I get it. I totally get it. Am I still a man? I'll stop being a man. For like 5 minutes until you guys change it. Silly purple makeup. Yeah. And knowing I could do that, but choosing... Am I still a man? It's true. I did say that. I did decide, knowing that I could do that and knowing how much work it would be, I decided not to do it. Periite. Because I was like, you know, I'm sick. I'm getting worse. I don't know how much time I have on this earth, and I don't think that creating a guild would be the best use of my time. So that was my choice. Oh, that's a shame. But I guess that's what happens. Little spot to sit and eat. Oh, pretty. That's lovely. The flowers with the fountain hidden with the dragon skull. That's neat. We've got a kitchen with shelving. Stabby likes her shelving. Stuff in the cubbies. Again, Stabby likes her cubbies. Really good clutter work, Marina. You know, I was wondering about that. Where the word... Oh, the kitty knocked over the thing! So the GM did delegate jobs to the officers, but would withdraw privileges once one made a mistake, which did not really help. Also, we were meant to have a trader every week, but the GM refused to apply rules to the members, so he made the officers pay for it. Oh my god! When this was not enough, he would farm mats for hours a day to hold the trade spot. Guess who burnt out of the game? Oh my goodness. That's awful. Look at this double-decker dust kind of thing going on. I mean, I've had GMs hit me up for money to help cover the difference in the trader, which in the long run I ended up regretting, but it was my choice in the end. I wasn't forced to do it. I just did it when they asked me, and now I regret having done that. It would have probably just only gotten worse with that, because when I was, it was when I had about 35 million, and I gave 8 away to them. Look, there's an extra stairway up to a little sneaky. Yay! I love it. So you got to figure. This is really neat. I love the sneaky. That for 8 million out of 35, now I have what? Some crazy amount of millions. They would have just kept hitting me up for more. And I probably would have kept doing it because I'm a nice person. Red sucker. It was a nice home. Really excellent clutter work. Oh, not healthy at all, no. Do you think that I shouldn't post every day to the forums, guys? Do you think, like, if I have enough cobbles to post up there every day, should I not post every day? Because, like, should I post them once a week? Like, what should I do? I haven't made up my mind. If I'm already monopolizing the forums a little bit, and it doesn't seem to help me much in terms of the stream, which is fine. But it does help me with showing other people that their work is appreciated, which is my main goal. So I'm not sure what to do. Like, if I should do it every day or chill out. I don't find that people are too negative in the forums. To me, anyway. I haven't been... I mean, sure, I've been attacked for by idiots in the main channel. Like, the main general. But when it comes to doing, like, housing stuff, I've never been attacked. I don't think. Yeah, that's true. Yes, the housing section is safer. I can say with from experience that they are, in fact, safer. I found that lore can be a little difficult. Some of the lore sections. The bugs section is kind of brutal, oddly enough. People are weird. The things that they attack over that I just don't get. Well, I think a lot of people find me from the fact that I visit everybody's house. I think that has something to do with it. Oh, well, that's a problem in terms of visiting. I don't know that how else to reach out to people from ESO other than the forums. I would love to know. I think Reddit is somewhat popular. I've had good luck with Reddit, but I don't know where else to go. If anyone else knows, please feel free to speak up and tell me. I've been trying to do outreach. I used to do videos fairly often and edit them, but they take hours and hours and hours to do, and I don't always have a topic. My two most popular topics, would you believe it, are faking water and faking dirt. Those are my two most popular things. Yeah. I did spaceships. I did all of this other kind of stuff that I thought that people would love to look at. No, those are not the popular ones. The popular ones are how to make simple things that we should already have, like dirt. I don't understand it. You know, it's so hard to predict. And I think that kind of like made me sad was I put all these hours and hours of work on some of these videos, and like you would think that they would do well, and they don't. That's true. Yeah, I could. That's true. Or I can make them into a video. I don't know. But then you come down to the question again, which I keep asking myself, is why are you doing this in the first place, Karen? I don't have an answer to that. And I kind of feel like I should have an answer before I... Yeah, that was mine. I did one of those. The cheatery, how to get something near the door. Good to know someone saw that. I don't realize what people don't know sometimes. It's like, I don't realize that something that I take for granted as, you know, getting something close to the door at first was something I took for granted. And then I was like, oh wait, people might want to know that because it's not really friggin' obvious. Maybe I should do a video of it. In a way, I mean, it's an ego boost to see people are actually watching my videos. That's always feels nice. I don't think it's going to get me ahead with Stream Team or with Gina because for her it's a numbers game. And so I don't think that it's going to come down unless I suddenly somehow get thousands more viewers. I don't think it's gonna happen. I was thinking the other day, I'm like, I wonder if I would get in trouble for paying people with in-game money for you find me a follower and I give you X amount of gold. Like, wow, I could pay. That would be like so bad in terms of the rules. Like, I would get I'm sure I would get permabanned for that. But it would be a great way to get some viewers, wouldn't it? The truth is, when I got the most viewers was when J-Heart was pushing for it. My boy J-Heart, when he was pushing his player base to follow me. That was the goal there was, that was when I got my most follows, was when he was helping me out. And so it means that, you know, I need a Stream Team member to push, right? banned for a short time on the forums too, Salvus, for baiting when I wasn't baiting. What they considered baiting was ridiculous. I appealed it, and then they're like, no, we removed the ban after a day, but we're not going to remove it from your record, from your permanent record. And I'm like, why? This is so subjective, you jerks. I think I said something like, those of you who are just here to attack me, leave me alone, or something like that. It was something really weird. I honestly, it was so long ago, I could be wrong. But that's what I seem to remember. It was like, hey, Katra, I'm behind. I will pay you, I just haven't done it yet. It was something like that, where it was sort of silly. Yeah, well, it was preemptively defending myself. So saying before, because every time I had posted in this particular forum, I got attacked. So I had basically said, don't attack me. And I think that saying that in advance was considered baiting. And so I appealed, of course. And I was like, okay, so what do previous strikes on the forums mean? If I have a previous strike, does it mean that I will be banned sooner if I do another mistake? And they said no. What? What does that even... I'm like, does it count against my regular account? Like, non-forums account, my regular account. They're like, no, it doesn't count against that. If it doesn't count against my regular account, and it doesn't count against my forums account as a strike, what the hell are you doing it for? I am really honestly confused by that thing. I mean, I'm completely confused. I mean, I was talking to Cardi yesterday about applying to, let me get you the link to ZeniMax jobs. They have a ton of them out. Let me just mute this. Mute. Jobs. I don't know. Here you go. Now, I have an interesting background in that I was an attorney for 10 years, making like $400 an hour, costing of 400 hours. I didn't make that, my firm made that. But I also have now X amount of years of social media experience. So in a way, I could think I would be an excellent communicator. And since they don't care about whether we do it from home or not, that would be possible. I was thinking about it, but then I was like, really? Do I really? I think Gina would hate me. I think I'm so principled and so squishy and sensitive that I think she might hate me. So the idea being that I don't think I could get it. If even I did get a job there, I don't think it would work out. They probably did lie to me, but I have it in writing that it doesn't count, so if they ever tried to use it against me later, I could at least throw it back in their faces. Not that that matters. I mean, in reality, everything is. They could ban me for having a purple shirt, you know? It's all up to them. There's no one you can go to and complain to about it. That's just the way it works, right? Let's go to a house. And then we'll come back here. So, regardless of my personal feelings on the matter, I doubt it matters. Okay. Let's do Low Stars St. Delans. But, I mean, think about it. How nice would it be to have an attorney in simple language explaining what each of the events is and how to do it? So you don't have to guess at what that actually means. Like, be like, what did they mean by this? Oh my goodness, this is amazing. This is a St. Delans. 29 out of 30 items. They didn't even fill it. How creepy. That's amazing. What did they use on the walls? That's not EHT. That's just cool lighting. And there's Ferrari over here. Wow. Excellent lighting job. All I see are the green. And, well, I mean, just keep in mind that if they don't have anyone to fill the position, which they generally might not, there are different things that you could apply to if you have experience, but maybe not the kind they're looking for. Maybe they don't know what they're looking for. Maybe they didn't realize they want a really cheap attorney, right? Oh, yeah, I posted in my forums. Are you on my Discord? Just post it to me in Discord and I'll post it to Cardi. Really, I think he didn't want to say Stabby's Discord, but I think that's just as good because I put all of the errors together. And I think that was also Architectura who said that, not Cardi, but who the hell knows? Who the heck knows? I don't know which of them do what. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, and that's what I did. I appealed it. And then they were like, no. And I'm like, why? Just no. Of course it is. I completely agree with you. Completely. Completamente. And frankly, if I really cared all that much, I would have gone directly to the person above them and mailed them. But I didn't care that much. When they told me it didn't count for anything, I'm like, well, if it doesn't count for anything. But, you know, because for example, you know you can actually just message Gina directly or message, you know, one of the mods that you like directly. Like, I message Zos Adrakov whenever I need an actual response. Not just tagging, I mean, you can actually message them in the forums. And Zos Adrakov I have found to be excellent in that he always, I think it's a he, passes on information that I ask them to, and I usually get a response. So if it's a reasonable thing, not just an ask, but an actual, this is something that is a big problem, that isn't being, I don't know, like, one of the things I was talking about was a housing thing. That was important. You know, I have them all listed for 1 gold. I'm a terrible person. I'm killing the value, but I don't care, because I'm giving them away essentially free. I don't know, that was just my experience, is that Adrakoth was able to pass something important along, and I got a response out of it. So. Yeah, that's awful. Yeah. Well, you know, I'm using it in guilds that I don't take to, ones that don't have traders. I use it in traderless guilds so that people can get the ones that they still need. If I have a trader, I'm not going to waste a slot on that, though. Sorry about all of this, guys. I know I'm taking my sweet time. They're looking for a level designer. Well, I accept you. What is a toxic nerfling? I get the toxic part, but what's a nerfling? Somebody who supports nurse? I'm curious. I don't actually know what you mean by that. Not that I'm disagreeing with you. I'm actually just curious. Why is id Software hiring for QA testers but not us? That's a problem. Oh, what an awful one. Why would I have marked that? There's one. Oh. I usually call those people white knights. People who defend everything. Or what's annoying lately are people who come in and explain things. It's like, I don't like X. Well, they do X because... And it's like, yes, I realize why they do it. I still don't like it. I mean, just because there's a reason for it doesn't mean I have to like it. Well, 6, why don't you apply? You can probably do it from anywhere. And you're super talented. Oh, it's fake. It's totally fake, Greenlove. You know that. I just picked it. They have a section now that's called makeup in Snapchat. Does it really? Makes me look very 60s, doesn't it? So I got this. This is just one of the newer filters that they put up for that. They finally figured out that people like makeup. Aw, thank you. That's true. It's true, it does. Wow! I thought this one was silly. I wasn't gonna... I wasn't gonna, like, wear it for reals. But if you guys all like it, that's interesting. Fun. I mean, I thought with the earrings, I was, like, all That's true, it does. Who knew? All right, let's look at another house. You guys. Hey, you guys. All right. Let's do... We did a marina. Let's go to Chef Cookie's Fells Run House, which is their Ravenhurst. I will build again tomorrow, but I'm kind of in between ideas. I went Dwarven, and then I realized that I don't want to go Dwarven because on an island, I don't feel like the materials being stone really works. See this? Somerset means that Cardi has been personally visiting homes. Oh, no problem. And so a lot of times you'll see Cardi sign into your homes because he's touring them on his own. So the creator comes and checks out your home. Beautiful reskin. Oh my goodness, look at that. Fridge, excellent fridge. And shelving, oh my goodness, chef, this is fabulous. Look at what they did here. The cutting board is an Argonian bench. Yeah, because it's an EHT painting. I love the bench idea. That is super smart. I love the walls and the fireplace. I think the fireplace is upside down, and I think that's okay. That gives them a bigger mantle, I think, than otherwise. Oh, look at all the cups all nicely set up. They created like a pull-out portion of the table. It looks like one of those folding tables that you can pull out a wing for it. I think so too, because J Heart's name was signed on it. On the login sheet. But I haven't toured all of them from J Hearts yet. Nice way of combining these two tables with the tablecloth. Shelving. What did we put upstairs? Yeah, it does. It looks fabulous. Nice little bathroom, extra toilet paper, extra towels, toilet, turlet. And then, you know, they probably didn't have to touch this upstairs at all. If it was the kitchen contest, they probably just could have stuck with the kitchen. But it's nice they went to the trouble to do it. What's outside? I'm going to guess there's nothing outside because of... Oh, no, they added a few things. I like the flowers. There's a deer. The veiled deer. Very cute. Good job. I like it, chef. I like it, chef. I honestly think you folks are all good enough that you could apply for their art positions. You know, I think you would be amazing at it. They have their own tools, so you're going to have to learn them anyway. So it's not like you would need to already know how to do something because they use their own tools. I'm looking at this product owner ad, and it's got like a ton of my husband's qualifications on it. They don't want dirty Canadians? What about clean Canadians? I'm sorry, Green Love. I'll still look at it. You know, maybe if you take a bath or a shower, they'll consider you, you smelly Canadian. Monetization, a designer. Yeah. Bethesda, straight up, Bethesda's hiring for a level designer as well. Which might even be working for the next Elder Scrolls. You got it. I'm there with bells on. Whenever you want. And we're going to do EU again tomorrow. I'm being pathetic and not doing EU right now. Right? I was just looking at that. Tons. Yep. Monetization designers, there's multiple. They have a team now, monetization team, ever since they got Microsoft on board. You should be my personal assistant. Seeing as I need one, I'm so disabled at this point that I can't do a lot of my own fetching and that kind of thing. Yeah, they have a monetization team, and I think the monetization team, if I guess, may have something to do with the pony screw up. Ah, that's a shame. The pony screw up with when they told us that we were gonna get we were gonna get a pony, not the pocket horse, and then we ended up getting a pocket horse. Yeah, it's true. I think that's what team was behind that. They picked one that had already gone to us, but just called it the wrong thing and got screwed up that way. That's what I'm guessing. It's probably true. Let's do Arella's Quantum. Arella? Well, I wouldn't be a good fit. I started to realize I'm not a good fit for anything, except for what I do. Um, you know what's funny? Oh, beautiful. This is lovely. 532 out of 600. How pretty. Um, my sister and I both are highly educated. She's got a master's, I think, in business. And I have, a law degree. And both of us work from home in kind of our own businesses because we are unable to work in companies. Uh, oh no! Look at that. Great clutter work. And now both of us work from home because we're just our personalities just don't seem to work for companies. Right? Yeah. Oh, look at that. It's a kind of like an art store. Interesting. Um, and it's not because we're argumentative or mean or anything. It's just, I guess, because the two of us are just not very good at playing politics. I guess our parents didn't raise us with a good sense of that. I don't know. And maybe we're too principled and it runs us into problems. I don't know. I actually haven't figured it out. But Our parents also, I don't know what RBV means, but my parents have real jobs. Yeah, I know. My parents had real jobs, like 9 to whatever jobs. Oh, gorgeous kitchen. Lots of clutter again. Um, Pupper. And then, so I don't understand why we can't. Oh, okay. So I don't understand why we have, like, sister and I have so many problems with it, but we do. We're both kind of hopeless when it comes to it. We just don't seem to work well with others. Not sure why. We think everything's going fine. We're not being rude or anything. Then they just get told, not a good fit. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but that's okay. Don't care anymore. Lots of books. What is up here? Oh, bedroom with a screen. A nice bamboo screen. That looks really good, actually. I mean, it's not because we're incompetent. Both of us are supremely competent, hardworking, dedicated, loyal. But like with my law degree, I was swimming with sharks and I wasn't a shark. And same with my sister. She was, in business and she wasn't cut out for it either. I don't know. So, and there we go. It's another fun house. Ooh! Ooh! I've had some terrible bosses. I had a boss tell me that I wasn't the kind of gal who could get a doctor as a boyfriend because I wasn't rock star attractive enough. And I was like, he's like, well, maybe I could. He's like referring to himself, but I don't think you could. And I'm like, wow, you're an asshole. Um, Whatever. Dude ended up having his entire life fall apart. So, and it doesn't matter. I ended up with a man who I adore. So it doesn't matter, but it was, maybe he was right. LA, I was overweight and living in LA, and maybe I couldn't have gotten a doctor as a boyfriend. But point being, the way that, knowing that he thought that way about me and told me so, was a little rough. I think you're right, and I think I'm trying to get my brain around that. Um, there is a book by Justine Bateman called Face that I want to get. She, very interestingly, she's become a writer. Justine Bateman was on Family Ties. She was gorgeous back in the day. Unfortunately, while she likes how she looks, some would say she hasn't aged well. Some do say she hasn't aged well. Let me show you. That's, oops, the wrong display. That's how Justine Bateman looks today. And she went and she Googled herself. And she did not take it well. Because she's 55 now. When she was young, that's what she looked like. If you guys remember Facts of Life, she was this cute little thing when she was young. And then she got old. I mean, these things happen. She's 55. I think if she had better makeup, if she was like, whatever, if she did a different hairstyle, she wouldn't look as haggard. But she says she likes being old. Um, and she wrote this because she always felt like she looked up to women who had those lines in their faces. She always felt it represented wisdom and interestingness. Right. Yeah, she didn't. I mean, let's be honest. Some people age well, but it's usually with the help of plastic surgery. And what she's saying is that women shouldn't have to cut their faces open to make other people happy, right? That's what she's trying to say. And yeah, let's be honest, okay? She does look pretty bad in those pictures compared to our normal standards for women. That's what she's saying, and I have to start reading that book. Right. And her feeling is that you do what you want, but you shouldn't have to, if that helps. But it is hard for me. I mean, she's pointed out, would anyone point out Danny Trejo's uh, face as a problem? Would anyone point out that, what was that other guy? And then you think about it, and I never really even thought about Danny Trejo's face, or some of the other actors who have those very pockmarked male faces. That's true. I mean, point being, though, that we look at ourselves and we say, I have less value because I'm 55. I had more value when I was... Oh, sure, there are. Of course there are more faces than that, but those are the ones I was thinking of off the top of my head. There aren't a lot of women who look like that unless you're like Maggie, whatever her name, and 99 years old. There are more male old faces in Hollywood than female, let's be honest. I'm not saying that men don't have some of those same problems. But looking at it from a woman's point of view, I have trouble. That's all. I felt like I had more value as a 20-something-year-old with a cute face than I did as a 40-something-year-old with a law degree and, years of wisdom under my belt. And that's my problem. And that's why I have to get through it and deal with it. That's nobody else's problem but mine. And I know that. So that's why I say what I'm saying. I'm not trying to put anyone down. Alright, let's look at another house. Yeah, but I shouldn't be thinking about myself like that. That's ridiculous. Huh? Did we do a Sioma? I can't remember. Flaming Nicks? Boulevard? Let's do Sioma's Humble Mud. Well... I didn't age well. I mean, when I turned 30, I got cancer. My body started going downhill, and that was that. Right. Why can't women be old, too? We've got Sioma, again, with the lovely clutter, doing an Argonian home. 123 out of 200. Nobody ever told me that the fat pads in my face would droop And that's why you look old. And that's why facelifts work, because they pull the back pads back into place. So, traditional Argonian house, poo house, but with nice gardening and whatnot. I miss being healthier. I miss being able to hike. I miss people. I miss feeling attractive. Youth does have that appeal. That's all. DevOps. That's my hubby. He's DevOps. Community manager. That's the one I think you could do from anywhere. Agreed. Same. Well, I was okay probably to my mid-20s. Then after that, I wasn't. It's been a steady downhill. And sure, I value myself for other things, and I know my husband loves me, and I love him. And he's no rock star model. I mean, he's a handsome fella, but he's not somebody's idea of a model or anything. And neither am I, so it works out that way. I mean, whatever. Things happen. Let me see if I can find the picture I'm thinking about. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. You think? Personally, I don't feel that way. I don't feel like being older is great for any reason. I haven't found one. Oh, that's great. That's fabulous. You're very lucky to have a man like that. What a man, what a man, what a mighty, mighty good man. Alright, sorry. I got distracted. I'm trying to find the picture of my husband I wanted to show you. Alright. I'm proud of you then. Bulwark's Frost Vault. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you all. I know what you're saying. I'm just pointing out. Sorry, I'm deleting some things Where's my husband in this picture? These pictures. Can't find him. All right. Sanctuary Arena. Oh, we're not done yet. We're only at 137 out of 400. But it's got everything you could need. It's got banker and all that. I'll show you what I'm at, and then with my house that we were building together. Interesting. It's even got little stands and everything. And then we'll probably call it. So exclamation point potato for PC and NA and PCEU for entering for 50,000 gold giveaway every day. So please do. Oh, I don't care what other people think about it. I just don't like what I see. That's my problem. I come from a family of people who are very hard on themselves about their appearance. So it comes from that. Itchy face. Okay, so you can see I was going a little bit more dwarven, but I don't think I'm gonna stay dwarven. I don't think it works. Um, it's got some things going for it, but I think the sand color of elsewhere would do better than the pure white here. So that's all I wanted to show you. All right, let's pull the contest. Oh, it's true. Winner is Delicia.